freaking Friday. We're here. We're right on time. Perfectly on time. 7 o'clock sharp. Good to see everybody. We made it. We made it through the week. Barely. We're here. Barely. We're going to get through this week. It's good to see you guys. I actually didn't even know if I was going to be able to go live this week. I've been freaking sick all week. Slight concussion the first half of the week, and then I got an actual cold or something. But we're here. We're here. And I'm ready to drink some whiskey with you guys. It's been, I had one pour last night, and the, other than that, it's been since last Saturday. So I'm super excited to see what bourbon tastes like again. It's going to be awesome on a Friday, hanging out with everyone. So freaking smack the like button in here. Get in here. Let's have a good time. Also, I need to change this light from blue. It's making me look blue. Does that make me look like? Less blue? Alright. Not as blue. Let's do it. Who the heck is in here on this wonderful Friday? All the pre-gamers, of course. I won't go way up there. You know everyone. Jeff Sly was in here. Jen A, which, by the way, birthday girl of the week, Jen A. Everyone wish Jen a very happy birthday. Peter White and Chris Buzalencia, of course. The Imagine Janak. Matt also hasn't had anything to drink except for one glass tonight. He's already drunk. You know what happens? Like you take a little break and then you get slammered really fast. You know? Maybe we should have more breaks. What's up, Sugar Kitty? Dustin? Good to see you guys. J-Max. Freaking nerds. Mark Immenecker. What's up? John Cloud. Good evening. Roy is doing cocktails. Roy, are you having a cocktail right now? Mike Franklin, the legend of legends. Christine Vasco. What's up, nerd? Andrew Dog. Hey! Andrew is the guy. When we get to the samples that are before us, he is the one who provided them. 4 samples I've never had, and I'm super excited. There's like one in particular I'm excited for just to see if it's good. Like, I know the other ones should be good. There's one that I like hope isn't good. And, just because. Tom W., let's go, Sir Cuts. Good to see you guys. Joe the Sample Guy, cheers, y'all. I might need to, no, we're good. I'm having to, focus. I might still be concussed a little bit. What's up, Zach J? Good to see you, dude. Jeroborn Black, feet and knees together. Truman, happy Friday. Let's go. Ricardo. TGIF. Good evening and cheers. And Jory Knowlton's here. Friday at Fred's is here. Doug was here earlier, too. The Daily, Annual, Weekly. Donnie, Bourbon Runner. What's up, dudes? Mark Mace. And ADHD friggin' Whiskey. What's up, Matt? By the way, is it secret, Matt? Is it like a secret? Like, can I say if I've accepted an invite? Or no? Even though I just spoiled everything. 4-Leaf Whiskey. What's up, Stacy? Ready to drink? You're 2 hours behind. Time to catch up. I know. It's no secret. Okay. So, once again, I have accepted the invite into ADHD Whiskey's Matt Madness. So, once again, I will be there. I will be eliminated round 1, and we can all have a great time. You know what I'm saying? I might not be the winner, but I'm the winner in here, and I'm the winner in all of y'all's hearts. And I make for a good show. You know, I'd rather have a good show than some bull crap. Even if I lose to Maker's Mark, you know what I'm saying? I just want to destroy this shelf like every time I think about it, but that's fine. It really is. I've also noticed that I've had the 2 different colored lights on. It's really bugging the heck out of me. You know, I have ADHD. And you know what else bugs me? When the lights don't work. Come on, where is it? How many lights are there? That's it. We're even now. All right, let's catch up. Trev is always winning. Everyone that watches Maker's Mark are winners. What do you mean watches it? Matt Madness is going to be great again. I mean, I'm ready for it. I'm as ready as I'm going to be. There is no preparation. You know what I'm saying? You get me as you get me. That's what it needs to be. We don't need preparation. I'm ready. I'm always ready. Toujours prêt. What's up, Independent Joe? You crayon-eating son of a gun? Gene Brannaman? Look at that. Look at them diamond wrenches, man. That looks good. What's up, Rick? Hit the like, comment, and subscribe now, Bourbon Bender. You're the man. Freaking love you. How have you been, dude? Travis Robinson, I would like to nominate you as a squire. As a squire? Let's get something in the glass, shall we? I mean, I want to try some bourbon. Now, I bought this bottle. This is a new Doc Swenson's bottle I got. Finished in cognac. I opened this bachelor weekend, last weekend, and I don't even know what it tastes like. You know? We got to find out what it tastes like. Mainly because let me run something by you guys and you tell me if I'm crazy or not. When I drink bourbon other places, I feel like it tastes different. Like I feel like I don't accurately judge it. I can't explain it other than that. Like, I want to be in here when I'm drinking my whiskey to properly judge something. If I go to any one of your house, it's going to taste different. So, it might sound crazy, but that's how I feel. Doc Swenson Exploratory Cask L'Esprit. 114 proof. Cognac finished bourbon. So that's what's in my glass first. I don't know what the heck you guys are drinking. Brandon at Fred. Holy crap, we got a new person at Fred's, or at least a new account from the Fred's crew. Whiskey Burger, good to see ya. Tobias Williamson, sup nerds? Crayons are delicious. I love the green ones. Cheers. Do push-ups. What's up, Paul P? Did you get a bottle of Four Roses store pick? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be trying that too tonight. Local store dropped one yesterday. Already sold out. It sold out yesterday. Heck yeah. I'm gonna be trying that. This is what I tried last night. It was my first bourbon back in my... I don't know if it's just because I've taken a break for a couple days, or if that is really as good as I tasted. We'll see tonight. We'll see. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just so excited to be back. Hey, Andrew Doc. $5 super chat. Everyone hit the like button. Yeah, we get 100 likes, something's gonna happen. Whoa. I feel like... Woo! I feel like a bourbon virgin right now. This is awesome, honestly. Like, I encourage all of you just to, like, take a couple days off and come back. It's like the very first time. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, it's like the very first time, except for you know what you're doing. So it's even better. That's what this is. Yeah, this is way better than I remembered it when I opened it in Austin. Cognac finished stuff is one of my favorite things ever. It reminds me, like, anything finished in cognac kind of reminds me just of, like, Knob Creek in general. I don't know why. That the burntness, which doesn't make sense coming off of a cognac, but it makes it seem like a burnt Knob Creek. It's awesome. If that makes sense. Does that make sense to anyone? Half of what I say doesn't make sense. It's okay. Trev, all I saw last week and from you was a guy in his underwear. It seems normal to me. Yep, that was, luckily, with my hat, you can't even see my freaking... You can't even see the busted eye that good. It's pretty good. See, doesn't it? The camera, heck yeah, I like this. Yeah, it was a great weekend. Yeah, the guy in the underwear, that is the groom. That was my cousin. He was slammered. It was awesome. Good times. Doc Swenson, Tawny Port. I couldn't get that one. A lot of the things, you know how they are though, like the Doc Swenson, so this is the cognac finished. I got this in Texas. We don't get it here. We got the, the Moscatel finish. We got the Toasted Barrel, which I haven't seen yet, and just the Alter Ego Cask Strength. But they're all over the place. Like the Tawny Port was only in certain states. I mean, I get why they do that. I like that they do that because it gets, more places, I guess. More people have access. Krista Stafford, happy freaking Friday. What's up? Good to see you. I already read Andrew's super chat. That's where we're at. I need to catch up. They sold the last bottle right before I got there. Yeah, I got there within less than an hour of them posting it, and it was like there was a line of people checking out with bottles. It was crazy. What's up, Dale? All right, let me scroll. What's up, Dan? I'm way behind, I think. I'm going to hit to the bottom and just scroll up. What's up, James Haig? The Hootie blends through background. I'm a camo. Look at me. You can't even see me. Terrence McDermott. Terrence. Evening on What Did I Miss? I see Trev had a little too much fun at the bachelor party. That's all you missed. We're drinking a little Doc Swenson's bottle right now. That's what we're doing. Just catching up. I don't see any bruised knuckles or a broken hand, so I'm assuming you were smart and used a chair. I wish that someone punched me in the face, but instead I fought the ground, and the ground didn't win because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It's really just a scratch. Looked way worse at first. I thought I split my head open. It's honestly not even bad. You should... Busted eye? You should see the other guy's knuckles. I messed those knuckles up. Is that Jeroboam Black's GoFundMe? Let me pull it up, make sure. Yep, it is. Jeroboam Black has a GoFundMe. A fellow brother of ours has been struggling quite a bit. So, go check that out. And any little bit helps our fellow airborne knee or leg. It's just a flesh wound. What's up, Eric? It really is just a flesh wound. You tripped and fell from drinking so much with that cut? What were you drinking? I gotta get some of that. Okay, I have to tell everyone the story, okay? No. At 100 likes, I will tell the story. How about that? Make you work for it. I can't just... It's the dumbest story. It's not even worth it. You don't even want to do that. It's dumb. It's really dumb. Ruby Heart, 921. I love that bourbon tastes different depending on where you are, what you're doing, and who you're with. I totally agree. I don't know if I've noticed, like, I guess who you're with, but usually I still accredit it to being where I'm at, because usually when I'm drinking with people, I'm not in here. So, I think location really has a huge, huge thing. It's crazy. What tier and mash bill, Trev? Are you talking about this? Oh, you're talking about this one. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get to the Four Roses. We'll do that next. We're just going to try a couple of these, and then we're going to get into... we'll just do this for the top hour. I got this. I got the Four Roses. I got a new Jack Daniels, which, by the way, why have these disappeared? It's not like it's one of the best bottles ever. But I had to snag one of those while I was in Austin. We'll get into that. We have some huge announcements, and then we got some awesome samples to try too, so. 104. What? There's no way. That's how many people are watching. Did you send your deposit in for the Galactic bottle? No. By the way, if you guys have not watched the video I put out today, it really was not that. I thought it was going to be way more popular than it was. You need to go check it out, because these fools are about to they're about to put barrels of whiskey in orbit around the freaking Earth. Like, it's ridiculous. Literal clickbait? It is literal clickbait. It's like you would think, like, oh, that's just clickbait. You click it, and it's literally what they're doing. It is absurd. You know? Like, what the heck? As I refer to it, Jefferson's orbit. I really don't know. Like, I'm curious just to hear what those people end up saying about it. Because, like, what is it going to be orbiting Earth in? Like, that video should have been way longer than it should, because I had so many questions, but I would have just been talking to myself. Is it going to be orbiting inside of a craft? Therefore, it's a pressurized freaking vessel. Therefore, it shouldn't have any influence to the space. Or, if it's exposed to space, what, is it going to freaking freeze? I think it's totally just marketing of, hey, we're going to put it in space, see what happens. Oh, nothing happens, whatever. Which is cool, but you better not charge freaking $75,000. Yeah, they're going to. No, I hope, though, that it's, I don't know. I'm fine. I'm fine with it. Honestly. I'm fine with it. Jack Daniels had a glass shortage issue for the single bear. Is that why they disappeared? It wasn't a whiskey shortage? Because otherwise, I would have been real upset. Kevin Rhodes, good to see you. Just joined in sipping some Still Austin tonight. Heck yeah, I love some Still Austin. Jake Miller has been a member for 7 months. Aren't outer space spirits just moonshine? There are so many jokes around the freaking space juice. That's another thing too, Terrence. I thought about that too. Galactic bottle is insane. Zero gravity, so all the whiskey will be at the top of the barrel. I feel like if they fill it up, I mean, there's got to be room. There's space in there. It's not like it's jam filled or whatever the word for that is. When it starts evaporating, because they talk about expecting angel share, which I guess is just a natural phenomena, regardless if you're in space or in the desert. So when you start losing whiskey, it's just zero gravity liquid. So what is that going to do? I would feel like it doesn't interact with the wood as much, therefore less is going to happen. That's just my thought. Paul P., my Magi arrived this week. Delicious. Yeah, they should be showing up to everyone who bought theirs on the initial push. Yeah, more gimmicky crap. But not only is it gimmicky, Mark Mace, it's also completely unobtainable at $75,000. So this space whiskey's right up my alley. Who do I need to talk to at work? You need to go into the most inner layer, and you need to find the dude with at least, at least a star on it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like I said, zero temperature change. Low oxygen helps the bourbon mature like it was at Buffalo Trace and Stag location. Yep. We got Space Junior. Nerd's Orbit, $79 single barrel that spent 2 weeks on Trev's pontoon boat in Lake Ozark. I'll do it. It's the Nerd Orbit. It's going to taste way better than that bull crap. You better get it while it's cheap. The next ones will be $100K. Jesus. What's up, David Bays? Did I already say that? Z-Man. Just saw CYPB for $800. What a deal. Overall, good. Not great. Not my favorite docks, but good. I think this is too much. This was 79. I would much rather have the. I went and bought another Moscatel finish. That crap's good. That crap's great. This stuff's just good. Let's move into this one, shall we? Four Roses. Single barrel private select. This one, for anyone interested. OESQ. 10 years and 9 months. It dropped yesterday. It sold out yesterday. It was insane. Also, I have to go ahead and shout them out because I've made friends with the guy over there and they're just so awesome. This bottle they had it out $74.99. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Not going to say names, but there was another store also yesterday dropped their pick. It was like $89.99 or something, 90 something. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of the people and a man of good prices. So where do you think I went? Beth Higgins. Can space whiskey be called bourbon? It's just aging in bourbon. It's aging in space. They take a 3-year-old, what it is it's a North Carolina distillery. They're aging it for 3 years there, and then they're shipping it for 1 year in orbit, which is insane, around Earth. They also, by the way, you should go watch the video because I said all this, but I'm going to say it because no one will watch the video. They also are doing another barrel that's not going to space, and that's going to be their test. They're going to compare them to see if there is a difference. Any thoughts on Bardstown New Line Origin? 6-year high rye, 6-year wheated bottled and bonded, 6-year rye finished, all their own distillate. Nick Carpenter, for one, good to see you, Nick. 2, I have no thought on it because we don't get any Bardstown stuff. I do own somewhere some Bardstown. The Discovery series, I own 2, 3, and 6. And that's all I've gotten. I have to go out of state to get them. I don't think it will be interacting with the wood that much. What's up, Sashi Shane? Space is bourbon. Picked up an OBSK at the distillery last week. Phenomenal. For one, hello, Dresden. What floor is that queue? We are at... How do you tell? It's one of these, right? I don't know how to decipher this crap. It's warehouse number TS barrel number 85-2A. So I'm guessing it's in there. It's one of those things. 2? I don't know. We don't get these much, so I'm not big into all that. What's up, I almost said the opossum. What's up, possum crew? They will be drunk the whole time from breathing in the evaporation. I don't think there's going to be a crew. I think it's just a freaking saddle. I don't know. Wonder if they're going to have to test radiation levels before they can sell. I was under the impression that things in space are exposed to quite a bit of radiation. It is going to be in low Earth orbit. I don't know. I mean, of course it's going to be exposed more to radiation. If you're in an airplane, you get exposed way more than we do down here. Even just walking outside, there's natural background radiation. How much does that affect it? I don't know. I feel like radiation should just go through it. It's not like nuclear contamination, but I mean, it's kind of like X-ray. If you get your X-ray done by yours truly, it's not like you're not radiated. It's not like we scan you and you're freaking hot, you know? How much is a permit to blast something into orbit? No. Oh my God. This is great. OESQ. What is this? So I have another one, and it's an OBSK. I think I like this one better, man. OESQ. Good. It's not that light. I hate to use the word floral for Four Roses, but I think a lot of their stuff's kind of lighter. This one's definitely more like this is big boy stuff. They're low rye bill, really. I don't know. It's maybe the age. I mean, it's almost 11. It's getting some oakiness to it that I'm not used to on a Four Roses. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. This is freaking good. This is exactly what it tasted like yesterday. It's not in my mind. This is fan-freaking-tastic. Get it in focus here. Look at this beauty. Man. Wow. If you could put, let me put it this way. If you could put picks into top whiskeys of the year type of thing, this would have been up there for last year, because technically that's when they picked it. This is dang good stuff. Now I'm mad. They did have a limit. They had a 2-bottle limit. I would have bought a whole dang case. Trev, I'll send you some Bardstown Origin. What do you guys think of it? Like, is that stuff good? I mean, I'm curious to see what it's about. What's up, Marcos? Good to see you, dude. How you been? How are things going? 2? So is it the second floor? The big boy whiskey. I am not the biggest fan of Four Roses. Andrew, what about it do you not like? The problem with it is there's so many freaking recipes that I have no idea. I'd have to have all 10 and just like blue, 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 blue to know. I have no clue other than I know I like this one. Joey P, what's up? What was it? It's OESQ. And it is a 10-year, 9-month. So, we're close. We're close to that 11. Remember to hit the like button so we get to hear the story. What's up, Dylan? Good to see you. What if it's the best bourbon ever? NASA could start to make money. I mean, what if? Leslie! Happy Friday. Cheers to the weekend. I will stick to Earthbound bourbon because it's cheaper and it's probably better. The water and the whiskey will cool the radiation. See, it's science. Travis says, Trev, do you know if any of the Kirkland single barrel still exists? I really don't know. Mainly because I would want to say yes, because all of them disappeared from the shelves. Granted, these were at the liquor store. How they were at the liquor store, I don't know. You would think they need to be at a Kirkland's or somewhere. They are on the liquor store shelf. They disappeared. And then the other day, the bottled in bond and small batch were back on the shelf. So, is the single barrel? I don't know. I will say that Kirkland single barrel is probably one of the best value bourbons, period, ever. You get a huge amount of it, and it's 120 proof, and it is actually really freaking good. So, if it does come back, it's totally worth it to me. Just as like a daily sipper, mix it, do whatever you want with it. To me, it's like, imagine Benchmark Full Proof, except for I like it better. And you get like 3 times as much of it. Trev, blend together both your Four Roses picks. Well, hold on. Let me pour the other one just right next to it, and then I'll blend them together. All right, so the other one I have is the OBSK, 60% corn, 35% rye. So this is the high rye, I imagine. Oh, it has a little breakdown. Okay, so OBSK is supposed to be rich in spiciness, full body. In this one, the OESQ is supposed to be exactly what I said it wasn't. It's supposed to be floral. Rose petal and acacia. Banana, refreshing, medium body. What? I get that rose petal thing on the nose. That is not existent on the freaking palate. I'm telling you right now. It's not. This is like oak and char and freaking good. Little, it reminds me of like I guess what they mean by banana. I'm not getting banana. It reminds me of Barton. So maybe it is. Maybe that note that I'm attributing to a Barton product is the banana. Maybe that's why I like it so much too, is because I love Barton. This kind of reminds me of Barton. OESQ. Write that down. OESQ, you better like Barton. There you go. What's up, Christian Lockard? Sad I won't be able to get my hands on one of these Four Roses picks. Why not? You just got to be in the right place at the right time. I just don't love them. I've had a few that I felt too hot and lacked flavor, and then Did I see? Yeah, you dropped all of the ones you've tried. What's up, Toby? A nice, clean banana. Mike, have you tried their Oreo? Yeah, it tastes a little like chocolate cookie, cream filling, another cookie, milk. Delicious. 4 hours driving yesterday, grabbed both the local Four Roses picks, my first 2. Rick H. So, Rick, you probably are in the freaking liquor store at the same time I was. So you got the Ace, huh? Ace? What, you went to Colonial too, huh? I didn't get theirs. Hey, what's up, Scotty? 5th quarter tailgate. Good to see you, dude. And Johnny 5, the nerd of nerds. Whiskey business. I've been looking for a Four Roses barrel proof for so long. If I could go back and get more, I asked the guy, here's a little heads up. I asked the guy, I don't want to give away my secrets, but I basically asked him if I'll get another one, I want to give one away to the people. So we'll see. I might have one that we're gonna do a giveaway. Probably we're close to 7,000 subs. Like I am hoping we hit it next week. We got to. So we'll do a big old party and giveaway and just give some crap to people. I have a couple 2, 3, and 10 Four Roses picks. Trev, let me know if you want some samples. What do you mean 2, 3, or 10 Four Roses picks? Like age? All right, let me try this OBSK right next to the OESQ. It's crazy how different they are. They are totally different bourbons. They are totally freaking different. Their little system's pretty cool, honestly. And I know it probably doesn't sound... It's hard to imagine until you just do it. Hey, Whiskey Business! Whiskey Business, he just got called out by the fireworks. Hey, Drifting Drams. Loser. What's up, dude? Go drop Drifting Drams channel. Go subscribe to that nerd. Man, I honestly, I don't even have to compare them. I know I like this recipe better. To me, this one's, what did it say this is supposed to be? OBSK is supposed to be rich in spiciness, full body. It is spicy. It doesn't seem like there's as much going on in terms of coating my mouth. Just, it's like the spice and Four Roses and a little oak. It has some good age. This one just seems so much just more complex. Amy, boom. Here comes the boom. What's up, Amy? Never seen a Four Roses store pick in my life. Just got a George T. Stagg 2022. Dude's over here. I've never got... I'm going to drink some George T. Stagg. Freaking Truman! What I've never... I mean, I've seen George T. Stagg with my own eyes. They're only in raffles. I've never won one. I've tried them. I think they're delicious. I had no use for Four Roses until I got a bottle of the Small Batch Select. Love that bottle. Now I'm a bit obsessed. I'm gonna do, I've been doing those tier list videos. I've really been debating including these in that because the recipes are so different. I think I'm just gonna have to grade mine and then just say like could be totally different depending. Because Four Roses, they don't have that many bottles that would go on the tier list. That would be like a 7-minute video. But I've been debating. I've been really debating. Hey, I freaking miss you guys too. We need to figure something out. As in, we're just gonna have to come up there. I must have a weird palate. I do not like Wild Turkey, and I've yet to find a Four Roses I'd care to drink again. Like, no Wild Turkey and no Four Roses. Here's the thing, man, and this goes out to every single person watching this right now. I don't give a crap what I say, any other, influencer in the whiskey tube has to say about any goddamn bottle on this planet. If you don't like it, that's all that freaking matters. The whole chat can be like, dude, that's the best bottle ever. If you don't like it, it's all that matters. Screw it. I mean, it shouldn't be... I'm turning the mic down. I'm getting heated now. You know what I'm saying? Your palate's all that matters. So if you've tried it and you don't like it, you did it justice. As long as you try something and form your own opinion, that's what you need to do. Hey, what's up, Jay Harwell? Came in at the right time. Copper Wolf 87. Cheers, everyone. Just popping in for a quick hello. We'll catch the replay. Well, good to see you, Copper. Glad you stopped by, man. Enjoy your Friday. Justin Jenkins. What's up, dude? Just watched the Galactic video. Deposit is epic. Z-Man. No. I mean, we could probably all pitch in and still not even get close. I don't like bourbon at all. Only vodka. Same here, man. All right, let's... I'm going to blend these two together. So this is the OES QBK. We just made a formula. Johnny 5, cheers, bud. She's around. Just got back from dinner at a local place, probably on before long. Just don't form an opinion without trying, and other people's opinions are just that, Tobias. And that's what I try and always say, man, is like, go try it yourself. And if you love it, you love it. If you know, it shouldn't matter. No one should tell you this is the best bottle ever, and you go out there expecting it to be the best bottle. You just need to take it with a grain of salt. What's up, Jake McKee? I think you've been in here this whole time. I don't think I've even said hello. This may be blasphemy, but I've yet to find makers that I like. Again, everyone calls me the makers guy. I just love Maker's Mark. I will tell you this. This might be blasphemy coming from the Maker's fanboy. Are they my favorite distillery? Overall, probably. But I don't think... There are bottles that I would pick over any Maker's Mark any day of the week. Like, there's just so many other things as a whole, I guess. You know, like, I could say I love Jim Beam, but like their, you know, Old Tub and just the regular Granddad, I don't like it. I don't like that stuff. And there's not really a Maker's that I don't like. Buffalo Trace, I can't stand freaking Weller. Like, I like a Weller Full Proof I have, pretty dang good. 107, great. Special Reserve, freaking atrocious. Half of Buffalo Trace picks, Some of them, great. I don't really like E.H. Taylor Small Batch. At all. Tastes like cough medicine. So we're all different, you know what I'm saying? We all have opinions of things that are just blasphemy to someone else. Joey P wants to know if I have an infinity bottle. Yeah and no. I don't track what's in there. It's just it's a piss bottle of bourbon. Just everything goes in there, dude. It's not good. Honestly, I just have too much going on to actually want to try and make like a spreadsheet and track what's going in there. I just don't want to try to do that. I'll obsess over it. Paul P. Trev, really sorry to hear about the recent boating accident you had where you lost your AR pistols to the sea. It's not what happened. We're almost there. We only need 10 more likes. You can hear the great story. Holy freaking Southwesterner. What's up, Bourbon? Hey, I love my little siesta hoodie. Mo Guns, you go get a hoodie. If you like weapons and military and like Gucci, you know, people just trying to be cool, they sell hoodies like this. Mo Gun, M-O-E Guns. Mo Guns. Go get you a hoodie. I get nothing from it. You should email them. Well, let's try this crap. You know what this tastes like? The blend of my two Four Roses. It tastes like what the back of the card says that the OESQ is supposed to taste like. It's like a more floral version of this, of the one I really like. So I think I even like the blend better than I like the OBSK. I like it. I like this one. It just doesn't. If I had to pick between the two, I'd do this one all day long. Dramhound, the legend! Smash the freaking like button. Dramhound's here. Shredward, hey Trev, my eggplant comment on your space whiskey got deleted. What? I didn't delete it. I don't like Maker's Mark standard pour, but all the rest Maker's Mark offerings I love. I can get behind that. Cooper's Craft 100 is the best bottle under 40 to 50. I said what I said. I would love, like, I wish you guys should you should get some blinds for yourselves. Like, you should have your wives or freaking go get your neighbor and, like, blind you on some of this stuff and, like, and see. Because sometimes it's quite shocking when you throw it in a blind what you really think. Not saying that you might still love that one, but it's crazy. Just recently scored an Old Fits 19. Okay, Tobias. I know where I'm coming to read. Hope it doesn't disappoint. Christine. Sometimes you just need to go get your husband and be like, give me a blind. I forget, we got Christine and Amy and Leslie's in here and Krista. We got some ladies. Go get your man. Go get somebody. Get you a blind. Oh, we're at 100 likes. Oh, crap. All right. The story, huh? You want the story? Where is it? It doesn't even look that bad on this camera. It doesn't look bad at all, period. Okay. So, there we were, right? Walking down the street. A little bourbon in me. Just a little bit. Heading back to the house. So maybe a little more bourbon than I thought. This dude came right up to me and just walked right past me. He did not hit me. Next thing I know, I drop something, right? I crouch down, like full on. Here, I'll demonstrate. I full on crouch down to get it, right? Here we go. Reenactment time. Crouch down. Come up. Freaking head. Split open. Split open. I mean, I just straight up. I crouched down. Guess I was a little more bourbon than I thought. And my equilibrium was off. So I was about this far off the ground, right? I was not far, but enough. Enough. Yeah, it was bad. It didn't bleed, which is crazy. Everyone freaked out. All the guys freaked out. They come running up to me. Honestly, I was laying on the ground. I don't know, might have been really hurting. They come and pick me up, and they were like, "Whoa, you freaking split your head open." Yeah, it's a failed PLF. That's what it was. I really, really wanted to come up with a better story because, I was like, no one's gonna even believe that. Oh, you just bent over and fell over, and I'm like, yeah, I did. That's what happened. Be right back. Someone's knocking on my door. ADHD whiskey. Be right back. Going to knock on random neighbor's door. Trev, you should let the ladies do the drinking. You obviously can't handle it. Listen. Okay. I'm not going to deny that I was pretty slammered, But I was no more slammered than I usually am walking out of this room. So I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was just a failed moment. So there's the story of the eye. I will tell you, everyone else that was with me, they were far more gone than I was. So it shocked me that it was me. Do you ever crouch and balance after walking out of your studio? No. Donnie, I missed this story. Donnie, you should have been here. Donnie, a quick synopsis for everyone who missed it. I crouched down to pick something up, and I fell face forward onto my face, onto my head. What did you drop? I don't even know. Like, I think I dropped, it was like my ID. It was a card, like a credit card or something. I don't even know. I don't remember. And I only don't remember because my head hit the ground. Tim Robertson, cheers, Trev. Glad to see you back. Hope you're doing well tonight. We're doing good. It's an integral part of the story. It was a card. It was a card. Been there, done that. I saw Leslie said you pulled a me. So for all of these people who are like, oh, you're one of us now, what is your story? Please let us know what the crap you did. Okay, Drayman, what did you say? Too many layoffs. What do you mean dealing with too many layoffs? Are you laying people off? Hey, you're ready? It's the weekend, dude. Relax. We're here. Don't think about it. We're done. Until next week. Got to refresh. Didn't even break your glasses to boot. I have a little scratch on them, so that broke my fall. Cohen, good to see you. Bad Axe Bourbon, what's up, Bobby? Almost have done that many times trying to tie my shoes, once after 3 Chimay bottles. You see what I'm saying? It's like once you get down there, I think the problem was you crouch down, and then you're like, when you tip your head over, your drunk self can't handle, you know, the equilibrium shift. So, did you drop the girl's phone number? No. No. There wasn't even any girls. Which, for one, here's the thing. It was the most dude trip. Every dude on the bachelor trip has girlfriends. And one of them's getting married. It's a bachelor trip. So it was the most dude thing. So we were just like getting schlammered together. Just like, it was awesome. Just telling stories and just being dumb. And in the face. How much time do you have? I have many. Do you have a scar? I bust my dome on a car lifts all the time. So you just walk right into it. Trev, I have fallen 3 floors off the side of a building. No bourbon involved. See? It's kind of scary though, Dylan. What the heck happened to you? Did you get what you needed to pick up or leave it behind? Christine, I mean, I have all of my credit card. Well, I say that. I left one credit card at the bar. But it was one of those where they take your card and then you just forget that they have it for the tab and you just leave. That's bullcrap. But yes, that night, yeah, I got it. Dresden, after a few pours going up the stairs I'd climbed for 12 years, top step wrecked me. Never seen a Frosted Kinsey. It looks pretty sexy. Yeah, it's a Frosted Kinsey. This was one of my Patreon rewards. I forgot who I even did it for. It was like a bonus glass. I really want to do it. Let me run this by you guys and see if anyone would be interested. If I did like a frosted Glen, I normally do Kinsey's for everyone, but what if I just did like a frosted Glen for the glass people? I want to do a frosted freaking Glen. Imagine that, man. I'd love a frosted Kinsey. I still have yours right over there, dude. Was the storytelling as bad as this one? What do you talk about? My ladder went out from under me, straight to the ground. 3 stories or floors? If I don't get out of the chair, I have fallen out of it. So get up. If I don't get out of the chair, I have fallen out of it. Okay. I have a scar on my left eyelid. But there is this one time with Jen. Hey, Mark Emmenecker, he's in. The only Kinsey I have is yours. Well, Frosted Glen sound awesome. Oh, shoot. We're about to step up the game, baby. We're about to step it up. Let me move these out of the way. All right, real quick. There's one time with Margarita. So Leslie just gets drunk and just goes and falls on her face. All right, what we're going to do next is we have all of these. We have 4 different samples of things that I've never tried before that I really want to. We have a Parker's Heritage. We have a Hardin's Creek 2-year. I'm really excited to try that one because this one's like a lot of money. Trev, you should wear the hat lower. It looks pretty... Okay, I'll hide it. Hide a little bit. Joey P's like, bro, that's like, you got a little scratch on your head, idiot. $80 for 2-year? Yeah, well, I got a sample. I'm going to tell you what it cost. We got the Evan Williams 12-year-old. This is the 101 proof from Japan. It's in the red bottle. Maybe never even heard of it, but it exists. And then we got the Penelope Tokai. It's the store pick. I didn't even know they did store picks of that stuff. So that's what we're going to try. But first, it's the top of the hour, so I tell everyone, go get something in your glass, drink a little water. I have to give a couple Patreon updates to everyone who's here because there's some big news about picks, barrel picks that are coming out. I did a post about this, but I need to tell everyone because we're about to drop some freaking bombs. The next pick that's coming out really soon, like it's the next one that will be released, is a NASA Family Reserve Boo Rye. Bourbon rye blended together. We have samples. Get this. Get freaking this. We have samples. 27-year-old hazmat. We're talking 155 proof freaking, like, I don't even know what it is. Corn whiskey. If you guys remember Brain Candy, the Mash and Journey Brain Candy, it's that 2.0. 27 freaking years old. 155. So that's going to be insane. It's actually going to be really, really cool what we're doing that one for. So you need to, it's going to be awesome what we do with that. We also have lined up, let me pull this up so I don't mess this up. We are in the talks with Middle West Spirits. Might not have heard of them. If you have, I bet you like them. We are in the talks with Farm and Spirit. They literally are like blending us stuff, like creating something for us. So that's going to be crazy. And then my favorite news of this all, personally, maybe a little biased, I emailed a company that I love, and they said, let's freaking go. Where do we send the samples? We are going to get a freaking Doc Swenson bourbon pick. That's goddamn right. Doc Swenson freaking bourbon. 6-year-old freaking MGP cask strength bourbon, baby. Oh, I'm so stoked. See, look at it. Everyone loves the Middle West. So they're giving us samples for a pick. Doc Swenson getting us samples on the pick. Freaking crap. We got some stuff coming, baby. I'm telling you, we don't mess around. Also, I got to get all these, the new batches of merch out too. So it's about to be, everything's about to be in your face and you won't know what to do with it. Except for enjoy it. You just take it. And say, I thank you, I love you. Because I love you. So, there we go. Patrons, freaking love you. Get ready. This is about to drop like crazy. Holy moly. So, go check that out. Different tiers, different things. Anyway, there's the commercial. Let's get into samples. Love you guys. I love everyone in here regardless. I missed so much. I missed everyone. Yeah, Sprinkles 2.0. Yeah, it is. Dustin Andrews, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. I enjoy Middle West. Pumpernickel Rye. Might pick up the port finished one. Haven't tried their bourbon. Yeah, they emailed us today with how things work. So we're about to get that rolling with them. That's going to be awesome. Middle West in Columbus, Ohio. One of my top up-and-coming sleeper distillers. And that's really, like, yeah, I love Doc Swenson's. I feel like they're bigger than they're probably, most people still don't even know who they are probably. But, like, Middle West, these guys are killing it. And no one knows. Everyone's going for, let me just put out the same pick over and freaking over. It's the same goddamn crap, just with a different name on it. We are wanting to showcase, look, these guys are killing it. It's delicious, and here you go. Like, and we're about to ship it to everyone who might not have ever heard of them. That's what we want to do, is get Middle West. I've never seen Middle West. But guess what? They're going to ship it to me. So, that's what we're wanting to do. Showcase some really good distilleries. I mean, yeah, we're going to get some big dudes eventually. But you got to showcase these guys that are killing it. All right, Drifted Drams, gotta roll. See ya. Good to see ya. If it's anything like Brain Candy, I'm so in. Fancy Franchi. It's literally the like rim. It's 2.0. Yeah, it's going. You will want it. You are in, is what I'm saying. All right, let's do this. Let's get into what should we start with? Let me start with like the Evan Williams. It's the lowest proof, so I'll start there. Evan Williams 12-year, 101 proof Japan bottle. This is the red label bottle. 101 proof. I think they might have a 12-year. They sell something at the distillery that's aged. It might be in the distillery too. So you can get it in Japan, or you can get it in the distillery. Granted, in the distillery, it is very, very expensive. Trev, is it the sherry cognac finish Doc Swenson's you like? I have the Oloroso sherry. I like it. I have the cognac. I like it. I have the Moscatel. Love it. The Alter Ego cask strength. Friggin' love it. I mean, I think they're worth trying. Especially for finished bourbons, you know? Oh, wow. That smells great. Trev started the live with it. The Alter Ego cask strength is worth a buy as well. Yeah, Abso-freaking-lutely. In fact, I will buy one from someone else if you find another one. Contact Tom's Foolery in Ohio for some picks. They have some 10-year-old bourbon. We will do it. Like, we are at this point, I'm emailing people myself and saying, let's freaking do a pick right now. You in? Kevin, I'll be down in Arkansas in April to visit family. I'll have to send you an email for some suggestions about what liquor stores to hit up when I'm down there. Yeah, let me know. I'll meet you up at Rocktown. We can have a drink. This does not smell like an Evan Williams. It smells like a Henry McKenna. I mean, you got to think, it's 12 years old. It drinks like an Evan Williams in terms of, like, the depth of flavor, I guess, is not as much as a Henry McKenna. The nose is fantastic. I think the palate's where it kind of doesn't, I wouldn't say it disappoints me. It's like the palate doesn't live up to the nose. No, it's pretty good. I will say, whatever they're charging for in the Evan Williams experience, Dresden says they have it available at the time. Or at times. I think they charge a lot. It's like $200 or something. EMC! Catch you on the replay. Have a good night. Glad you stopped by, nerd. Tom's Foolery, I cannot say that, is the Springbank of bourbon. They do everything in-house and local source grains. Well, I love it. I love people who are doing crap like that, and they need to get exposed. I believe same mash bill from Heaven Hill, McKenna in Evan Williams. I will say, though, they kind of stay in their own lane, though, if that makes sense. Like, Evan Williams bottles, like all of the ones I've tried, I mean, I've tried up to whatever, the other Evan Williams, the Masters blend I got from the, the Evan Williams experience. Even it's like it follows the Evan Williams thing, whereas Henry McKenna is like a branch off of it. It does its own thing. You can tell them apart. It smells really good. And Andrew Doc sent me these samples. And he says, I agree, Evan Williams 12 is good bottle, but it's not something to hunt. It's $160 at the distillery, $46 in Japan. So if that tells you freaking anything, it's a 12-year-old bourbon. Yeah, cool. I would do, if it's supposed to be special and in the distillery, charge $80 for it or something. I mean, come on, man. This is not $160. Not $160. No. It tastes like a really good Evan Williams. And no Evan Williams should be over $100. Last time I was there, they were $130 for the 12-year. Grabbed one myself. When was that? Because when I was there, it was more than that. And then they had the price. They didn't have any Evan Williams 23, but they had the little where it was, and it was like freaking $300 or more, maybe 400. I don't know, $300 or $400. $299. Just crazy. Crazy. Henry McKenna is the only extra-aged bottled and bond single barrel bourbon in the market, making it unique. Made from mash bill comprised set. Okay, Mark, dropping some knowledge on us. Rusty Miller, what's up? Thanks a lot, Trev. Not only do I spend too much on whiskey. Now I have to go buy an $80 Siesta hoodie. Dude, they're so comfortable though. I'm telling you, the inside is just, ooh. I will say, I bought mine on sale. Because it was expensive. I did not know what to expect, but I want another one. And I think they look cool. Elijah Craig is also same mash bill. Really? See, because Elijah Craig tastes so much different from even Evan Williams and Henry McKenna. I like it. I just do not think there's no way that's worth that price. There's no way they can't sell that for less. There's no way. It's just a pure, screw it. Let's just make something special for the gift shop and charge more. That's what I think. In the natural progression of things, I guess we'll go into the Tokai. This is the store pick. And if you guys remember, this was in my top 10 whiskeys of the year. This is like Midwinter Night's Dram for people who've never had it. I mean, this crap's so good. It was a sleeper. I think this should be in a video called Sleeper Bourbons. No, I didn't hear anyone talk about this stuff. It's just so good. If you like Midwinters, you're going to like this. And if you've never had Midwinters, then there you go. Get one of these. Wow, that is way more rye than mine. That is so different. 6 years old. Is Midwinters? They don't have an age statement, do they? I don't. Dang, I rearranged my shelves, so I'm used to looking up there. Got to head out and drive, but I got that sultry voice coming through the speakers, Justin. Oh. It's Rendezvous Rye finished. So like 4 years. The store pick kills the standard. Tom Foolery's cast strength picks are only 55. I mean, shoot, the Doc Swinson's pick that we're gonna do, I don't know how, they're not that much either, like $60. And it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna ensure that. Dang it. I'm gonna tell them, send me the best crap you got. Doctor's orders. Whoa. How is that so much different? That's crazy. Where is it? Where is it? Huh. It's a lot more proof too. Well, I say a lot. It's like 3% more. That's crazy. I'm going to put it this way, though. I'm going to play devil's advocate, Andrew, because I think the store pick is way more like if you are into rye, you want rye, if you're a rye lover, this one is amazing. The original, like on the shelf one, I think is like the bourbon rye, if that makes sense. I think I think that one's more sweet. I think this one's more rye. They are so different. What are you drinking that is like Midwinter's Night's Dram? It's Penelope Tokai Rye. Here, I'll show you my bottle so you know what we're talking about. It made my top 10 whiskeys of the year. Definitely like my top rye. I didn't do a top rye, but this crap. See, Andrew, I think this is where we're different. That is so less rye. Like, that is pure, like, that's like cherry cordial juice. I just made that up. It is like, that is a filling of some sort of dessert. You know what I'm saying? This one, the pick, this is like if you want a rye that tastes like a rye and not bourbon, this is right up your freaking alley. Ooh, I got a good one. This reminds me of Midwinter Night's Dram Act 7, whereas the Tokai, like on the shelf, reminds me of like the Act 9, Act 10, the newer ones. This is much like a later version of Midwinters, where I feel like the older Midwinters were more rye forward, and now they're more finish forward. There we go. I think that's what it is. Where did that pick come from? Because I need to decide where I'm headed on vacation next. Sandkist. I don't think that's the name of the store. I think that's the name of the pick. Andrew, where did it come from? Terrence needs to know where to come visit you. Speaking of research for Matt Madness, is in here taking notes on Trev's comments. I'm sure he is. And I'm sure I'm going to fail every freaking goddamn one of his questions. It's fine. DB! Nerd alert! Christine, next camping trip in Tom's Foolery. Springtime weekend plan. I'm going to have to go to Tom's Foolery. You've convinced me now. I'll look into him. John Cloud, speaking of shelves, I'm looking for some. I don't remember what brand and model you said yours were. Go to Amazon, type in, you ready, John? Ready, anyone? HSH shelf. They're pricier than pretty much any other Amazon shelf, but they're freaking way better. It's real wood. It's thick wood. We like thick wood. Thick wood. Real wood. It's great. And they have different sizes. You know, we like different sizes. Sometimes you need the big one. Sometimes a little one does good. You need to do some blind flights. Training needs to start. I mean, I'll train, man. That's why I'm trying all of this stuff to get pumped up. Thick and sturdy wood. I'm not a huge rye guy. Johnny, are you mimicking me? Are you mocking me? Or are you saying that too? Because that's exactly what I'd say, man. Brian! Good to see you. How the heck have you been, Brian? Cheers, you nerd. Hope all is well. Good to see you, man. We're moving on to one of my most anticipated bottles of the night. Hardin's Creek 2-year, $80 bottle of whiskey. We're pouring it in the black freaking Glen. Because I don't want to see it. I just want to drink it. It's 108 proof. You see, I'm already formulating a negative opinion. I just need to shut up and drink it. But Baker's is 8 years old, almost 9 years old. I'm sure you can find a Baker's that's 9. $60, 108 proof, or 107 proof, same freaking thing. Hardin's Creek. We'll see. Fake wood is rubber. Chad Sagert. Hey, Chad. Shoot, if that's rubber, I'm cool with it. Because it looks like wood. It sounds like wood. It tastes like wood. Don't ask me how I know that, Chad. What I'm saying is it's better than that freaking, it's like, you know, the plywood, they just put the wood laminate on there, then they throw it on a shelf. It's like $80. Bull crap. See, Jerry has a Baker's that's 8 years, 8 months. That Hardin's Creek sits on the shelves around me. I need the Darth Glen. This was a surprise Patreon glass. I'm telling you guys, you're missing out if you're not in the crew, man. Look at that. Darth Glen. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. It doesn't smell. It doesn't smell as bad as you thought I thought it was gonna smell. I'm not gonna lie. I can see, and this is not gonna make sense unless you've tried this. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just making this up. I can see the 2-year-oldness, if that makes sense. There's a brightness where that comes from youth to me. This is this bright, youthful note, but it is surrounded by like everything good, and it makes you question it. That's what my problem is it's making me question it. Let me put it this way. It's like the Evan Williams. It's like a 2-year-old Evan Williams that tastes like the Evan Williams 12. It's like, this is a cheap bottle, but it's smelling like it's good. It smells more like a Heaven Hill than it does a Jim Beam to me. It smells kind of like Evan Williams. Now, I'm not going to lie. If you fill that Glen with Blanton's, does it make you Darth Tater? I didn't even read that. I just read. I didn't pre-read that. My cousin Vinny. What? No IKEA crap. Hey, Chad. Dude, I'm telling you, all I'm gonna say is this shelf's very impressive. Look at how many bottles are on there. Look at this. Little wobble. Very little. Bolted it to the wall. No need to fear. It's sturdy. The wood is sturdy. It's not going to bow on you. That's my big problem, is a lot of that crap, you start loading, it starts bowing. Then you're screwed. The Hardin's Creek 2 is a impressive whiskey because of how much barrel influence the barrels have on the whiskey. I think it's super cool bottle. Here's the problem, though. Andrew. You got to get your input on this too. $80. $80. $80. What does that get us? Jack Daniels. It gets us this. It gets us this. It gets us like pretty much everything. You know what I'm saying? Is it good? I'm not. Yeah. I haven't even tasted it yet. Let me taste it before I sound like an idiot. No, Andrew, no. Here's my thing. It tastes... How do I say this? It tastes like a bougier version of Old Tub. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so nutty. It is the freshest nut. It's like you go to one of those restaurants where they have the bowl of nuts on the table. Here's my nuts right here. Just a big old thing of nuts. And you grab a nut, and it is the freshest, just the most, it's so perfect. And you crack that nut, and the nut inside, it has not been sitting out too long. You know, Uncle Joe, Uncle Doc didn't grab it and spit on it and then lick it back, put it back. No. It's the freshest nut in a glass. So we go from clean and dirty bananas. Now we go into the freshest of nuts. I don't want a fresh nut. You know? The nose is better. The nose is better. The nose has more complexity. The palate, man, it doesn't do anything else that the old tub doesn't do. Or a shoot, a freaking goddamn anything. Like a Knob Creek. Why would I buy this over Knob Creek? You know? That's my question. There we go. Dave, cheers, local store has a couple Four Roses picks at 100 each. Dave, you missed it. Dave, did you see what I got? Because Dave was the one who got me that other one. My local store dropped one yesterday, unannounced. Just dropped it. Hey, what's up, Chad Guzinski? How many great bottles available for less? Who'd bother? Grab the nut like a salty nut. It's probably a cheaper version of Booker's. Man, I don't know. Andrew says you would buy this over the Knob Creek because it has a leather strap. That's why you would buy it. It's the marketing. No, I think I really don't know what they were doing with it. I'm not saying it's bad. Don't get me wrong. I think what makes it bad is the price. They could have done something else. Well, everyone says it sits on the shelf. Did they originally do it to where you had to buy both? Wasn't there like the hardened, it's like a 15 and a 2. And it was like in a package, right? Or am I just making that up? Because I thought someone was saying this sits on the shelf here. So that means it's just that one. You can buy them individually. Because like I said, with the if you had to buy it in a package, I think they were trying to get rid of barrels. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think they were trying to push off something that's special that wasn't special, and you had to buy in a package to get rid of it. And they're saying, okay, you can buy separate. That being said, now that to me that's almost even worse. That this should not be freaking $80. $40. I don't know. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. I think it's good. It's just not $80. There's no way that I would go in there and do, if there's an Elijah Craig barrel proof in this, like 100 times out of 100, I'm grabbing the Elijah Craig, is what I'm saying. Now, if it was $40, yeah, shoot, yeah, I'll try it. Zach, did you happen to grab a bottle of the Rebel Barrel Ace? The barrel pick from Ace? No. I might go get it just because I want to try it. I need to go talk to the dude anyway. I have the Hardens Creek 2-year, and I will gladly gift it to you. All right, send it my way, Kevin. I'll do a review. I'm going to call Andrew out in the video, dude. I'm going to call Kevin and Andrew out. Hey, what's up, Ed Williams? I like it. I just don't think it is like a freaking Booker's. And maybe that it has a Booker's nuttiness to it. Like a lower proof Booker's. So therefore, it shouldn't be more money than a book. Well, I say that Booker's has gone up. But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. $40 is my max price. I don't know, man. The guys at Beam are really weird. I'm not gonna lie. They put out really, really just under the freaking radar stuff. Then they put out stuff, and I feel the same way. I feel the same way about Booker's. I think it's way overpriced for what it is. I think Booker's all day long, $60, like it was back in the day. Back in the day, it's $60. You know why it was $60 back? You know why it was $60 back in the day? Because that's what it's freaking worth. That's what it tastes like. They start bumping it up 70, 80, $100. I don't know what you're doing. It's 6 years old, dude. Wild Turkey is freaking 8. It's like 6 to 8. It's the same freaking age. So what are you doing different? This is what I'm saying. I think there's marketing and gimmickry, gimmicky things going on. Rant over. I think they're up to something. Ben H, hello, for one. 2, Little Book is even worse nowadays. I think Little Book, again, did Freddie know? Didn't he do this? Was Freddie Know the one who had to... Was he the one involved with the Harden stuff? Or no? Because I think freaking Little Book has gone the same way as the Harden's Creek. Where it's like, shoot, dude, these morons about to pay anything. I'm about to just throw out any... You know, I feel like he's taking advantage of us. I'll say it to his face. No, I won't. Little Book Chapter 6 is a piece of shasa. They're all getting more expensive. Nothing getting cheaper. But why would Booker's get so... It's like exponentially more expensive than like Knob Creek's going up. And then the Little Book 2 and 3 were some good stuff. Yeah, the Little Book... which one did I try? I've never owned one. I think it was the 3 the bourbon? I think like the first one was not bourbon, and then the 2 was something else. Wild Turkey's Master Keep Unforgiven is 8 years old, $200 whiskey. Independent Joe, Unforgotten, 8 years old. It's the Boo Rye. But guess what else was $200? The 17 bottled in bond cost me $200. Master's Keep 17 was $200. I think it's this trend of like, let's push the limit to see what people will pay. And it's getting ridiculous. Because guess what? We keep paying it. We are the problem. Is anyone else offering 2-year-old bourbon for $80? No. Freaking no one. Love Angel's Envy Cast Strength. I'd definitely buy. I haven't tried that. I mean, I think that's... You can't just get that, can you? Brian, I got a Lost Monarch tonight. Well, there you go. That bottle's so good. Local Costco has Angel's Envy Cast Strength at $190. Okay, so that's why he said that. Because Dave is like... Dave is a bourbon hunter, but you know who else in this chat is the most bourbon huntery freaking... I love him, but I hate him so hard. It's the dude who sent me all these samples. It's freaking Andrew Doc. This dude, and I'll say this as I'm finishing his nuts. Those are some hardened nuts. We're moving on to the Parker's Heritage. Oh, he sent me the Orange Curacao. I don't even know what Orange Curacao is. We're about to drink it. Hey, what's up, Derek Patton? Good to see you, dude. Freaking Andrew Doc sends me a photo, I swear, like every day, of another bottle that I have never seen. He's like, hey, look what I got today. Andrew, I'm going to throw you under the goddamn bus, dude. This guy bought, like, he got 3 freaking Willet Purple Tops. I'm talking hazmat Willet Purple Top in a row and sent me a photo of every single one of them. This dude is like the magnet of just good bottles. Every day, something new. I swear. I will say the past month, he's gotten more bottles than I've gotten maybe in the past 3 years combined. It's amazing. No, I don't even think he goes to hunt. I think he has the spots. He knows the spot. What did I see? Joey P says, got my Calumet 16 for 130. Good deal. That is an excellent deal. I would probably buy two of them. I went and bought another one for one. It was 149. I went and bought another one for that price. So that's an extra freaking math. $20 you saved. All right, here's the orange curacao. I don't even know what that is. What is curacao? I know what blue curacao is. This is an older bottle, isn't it? Aged 7 to 8 years. This is older, right? Like a couple years. 1792 foolproof picks are only 50. Yeah, the orange is 2018. That's right. I remember I saw it at a raffle. Smells freaking good. It smells better than that Hardin's Creek, let me tell you that. Blend Calumet 16 and 18 year equal and enjoy. Really. We might have to try that because we got 23 minutes left. That is, I wouldn't say it's orange, but it's, yeah, citrusy for sure. It has that, it reminds me of the citrus of like, you get an old Grandad 114, that bright citrus note. Shoot, even a barrel. I have a barrel that's like that. For 7 to 8 years old, though, like, it's weird. You can almost smell this and be like, this is like a fancy bottle in a way. Trev, have you tried Widow Jane Decadence? I haven't tried any of the God dang it. Widow Jane's. I've tried, and by I've tried, I mean my local store has a Widow Jane 10-year for $70. If it's worth it, I'll go pick it up, Joey. Orange, you glad he didn't say orange? Is Matt live tonight? I don't know. He was in here. Let's try this orange curacao. I don't get anything over the top orange, if that makes sense. Like if it's finished in orange curacao, it does not give me any sort of indication of finish. For instance, Penelope, finished in Valencia barrels, which is like an orange wine. It tastes like a finished bourbon. This just tastes like a citrusy bourbon, like Old Granddad or Barrel Batch 33. It's got a citrus note. It does not taste finished. Almost like, honestly, almost MGP like. If you drink like a cast strength MGP, it gives you this bright, it's very like that, very citrus forward, bright, in your face. I would never guess this as being finished. I think the citrus note really gets you, I don't know how to say it. It's 110 proof. It smells hotter than that, and I think it's because of it being, in my stupid terms, bright. It's very lively, and it really lets you know. Let me catch up. Widow Jane 10 year for 70 is worth it. It runs 80 here, but is it good? Because some people are like, don't buy that Widow Jane 10. Widow Jane Decadence is finished in maple syrup barrels. It's like dessert. Really? Huh. I do like me some maple syrup. You get some of those maple syrup cookies. The Parker's Heritage Orange is cool, but nothing crazy with the finishing. Yeah, I don't think it shines as a finished bourbon. Like, there's so many other finished bottles that I have that are like, hey, the finish really shines through. I don't think it does. There's no way I would drink that and say, wow, that's finished. That's finished in orange curacao. I would never say that. I would say, wow, that's a very citrusy forward bourbon. What is it? I personally enjoy Widow Jane 10. What is your biggest letdown of 2022? I was thinking of making a video of like my biggest letdowns, but I don't have many. So there's literally like one bottle. If I show you my one bottle, you gotta, if I make the video, because I don't even know, like I don't even have that many other disappointments, to be honest. I like everything. You gotta promise to watch the video if I do it. Cheers, nerds. What's up, Big Vic? Good to see you, dude. Magnus does finishes really well. DB says just buy Bull Run 13 and Maple Barrel for $40. You want Canadian or something? Lord, give me a sign. Wise Guy Stu says, Trev, I love you. Well, Stu, I freaking love you. All right, you want to know my biggest disappointment? In my biggest disappointment, I didn't have high expectations. It was just genuinely bad. I just did not like this bottle. I think it was like, I am going to hopefully at least like this bottle, and then it turned out to be a freaking piece of crap. John Cloud says, my biggest letdown so far is Penelope Toasted. John, that's crazy because for the longest time, I sang the praises of the Penelope Toasted. I think it's hit or miss because the bottle I had, amazing. Amazing. I got another one, nowhere freaking close to what it was. Like, totally different. So I could imagine if you got the bottle, like the crap bottle I'm talking about, yeah, that would turn me off. The other one I have, it's like, I just want that. They can vary a lot. A lot. What's up, salty lettuce? I saw someone else disappointed. Rusty says the unforgotten biggest disappointment. Well, I mean, come on, it's like I think they were just searching for something to make a Master's Keep. It's coming off the heels of Master's Keep Bottled in Bond, the freaking 17 Bottled in Bond. No. You're not going to hold a match. Toby, that's what it was. My biggest letdown was Penelope Valencia. Huge Penelope guy, but it fell very flat and boring. Toby, I kind of agree with you, but then again, I'm kind of like, I've drank most of the bottle. It honestly, I think I was looking for it to be something else, and what it had turned into is like a bottle that I'm constantly just reaching for to drink. Like, I know that doesn't make sense. Like, it's almost become something like a daily sipper. Like, man, I don't know what to drink. Ooh, the Valencia. Yeah, it's weird, but when I cracked it expecting some sort of cool, awesome finish, it did not deliver. I will agree with you on that. I also hated the Penelope Toasted I had. Terrible. See, Crit, I'm just going to have to... That's crazy, because the one I have is amazing. The other one I have, I think they're all over the place, to be honest. 2022 disappointment, Yellowstone. Really? I've heard hit or miss. I think some people love it, some people don't. All right, here we go. You ready for mine? You can't even see it on the camera. It's hidden. It's hidden because it's freaking crap. Trev Wilson's biggest disappointment. And again, everyone, promise, if I make a video about disappointing bourbons, you better watch it, because you already know what number one is. So you just go ahead and go in there and tell me that you already know. Freaking Thomas S. More Merlot. Merlot. Like, I'll pour some right now, and I'll give you my goddamn reaction right now. I thought to myself, you know, the other Thomas S. Moores from last year, so they did the Chardonnay, trash. It was terrible. The Port and the Cabernet. The Port and Cabernet, pretty dang good. They came out with freaking Merlot, Cognac, Madeira this year. Maybe more. I think they did 4 this year, so I forgot what the other one is. Who cares? Overpriced bull crap. I looked at this one. I like Merlot. Surely it's going to be like the Thomas S. More Cabernet. You know what I'm saying? It's a red wine. Surely it's good. Yeah, surely, right? You smell it. Wow. Smells really, really good. It honestly smells pretty good. Like, you get this charriness from the bourbon. You get a slight sweetness. A slight red wine sweetness. Like, just a hint. It just tickles you. It makes you want more. You know what I'm saying? It's like foreplay. It's rubbing you over the pants, and you're like, yes, this is where we're going. Nice proof. Smelling wise, I mean, it's only 93.3. It smells like it's about to deliver. Honestly, probably 7.7 out of 10 nose. Okay? Great nose. Yeah, it's great. Cheers. Let's drink it. I have so many analogies that I could do. I don't know who's watching this. You know, Miss Wrench's family could be watching this. So we got to keep it PG-13. They're cool with that. This is like watching Titanic, right? You're watching Titanic. There he is. She's like, paint me. I'm going to get naked and you're going to paint me. And he's painting her. He's painting the picture. You know, painting the picture. Oh, yeah, this is it, baby. Painting that picture. And then she stands up. And you realize you're watching Titanic on TV. So the boobies are blurred out. You know? You sat through the whole scene. It's just blurred out. That's what this is. It just really gets you up. Really gets you up. It really gets your hopes up. And doesn't deliver. It is the contrast from the nose to the palate is so drastic that it will. The palate is bitter grape. All of that Merlot, it says, "Hey, I'm here to party, but I'm the guy at the party who's not fun. I'm the creepy guy in the back, and I'm weird." It's so offensively bitter. It's sour. It's like sour grapes. It's like sour Merlot grape skin was dropped into this bourbon. We don't want that. Tobias saving the day with a $5 super chat. Good times hanging with y'all tonight. Here's one for the Corps, Marine Corps. Cheers, you Army dog. I'm going to take that $5. I'm going to go buy a box of crayons tomorrow. I'm going to send you all of the good flavors. Nobody likes a blurry titty. Exactly. So Californian. Hello. Good to see you. Checking out, Trev. Good to see you, Toby. Go do whatever you're going to go do. Eric Gunderson. Sorry I'm late, been a long day. The only Thomas S. More I have is the port finished, and it's really good. I agree with you. I like the port. I like the Cabernet. Chardonnay is Shitternay. Merlot, Satan. Not good. Joey wants me to translate that description to English. Joey. Imagine, I don't know if you drink wine, Joey. Joey, do you drink wine? Because I can't translate it to English, man. Sour grapes. Sour, it's grape skin. It's bitter grape skin. Ripe grapes. You know what? Do you drink? I need to know. Do you drink wine? Because this will make way more sense. Everything bad about a cheap bullcrap wine is in this bottle. I feel that means they probably went to like the $4 Merlot company and were like, we need barrels from you. No, it's not like a very dry wine. It's like, imagine taking the excrement from whatever made that very dry wine. Say they pressed all of the liquid out and then what was left was a freaking bucket of grape skin. Right? Like just peeled grapes. That is what they put in here. So not just a dry wine. It's like bitter. It's sour. It just doesn't. And the problem is that the nose is amazing. The nose sets you up for pure success, and then the palate just hits you with a bitter. I wouldn't even say bitter. It's more like ripe. Sour. Ripe and sour. There's no bourbon. The biggest note you get on it is that just rancid, sour note. It overpowers everything. Oh, Jesus Christ. Joe Dickinson! Yes, you're still going, just got here. Yeah, we're still going. We still got a couple minutes. You're freaking late. Trev, try the Barrel Vantage. I will try it. Barrel is about to send me some stuff, so we'll see what they send me. I don't know. They said they're going to send me some Finnish stuff. I guess they know I like Finnish stuff. They emailed me and said, I'm about to send you some Finnish stuff. I said, come on. I'm about to judge you as hard as freaking this. So you better not suck. I can tell you who's not sending me anything. These guys. So you're saying it's like scotch? No. I would much rather, I will drink Johnny Walker Black over this any day. Willie! Billy! Willow! Come here! Everyone, it's a rare sighting. It's a rare Willow. Come here, Willie. Come here, oh, she's so scared. Come here. Come here. Oh, she's scared. Hold on. Okay. Come here, Willie. She's scared to jump over my cord of the light. Willow. Come here. People want to see you. What did I just get? The Imagine That tipped $5. Where is that at? Oh, I see it. Please take this tip to clip out this review and post. Please. You want me to clip out the review of this? Hey, what's up, William Reynolds, the freaking legend? What's up, man? Trev is about to play with his Willy. Great to see this channel growing. I don't know, I'm just doing my thing. We're about to hit 7,000, man. We're about to party when we do. We need 30 more people. 30 people. We're at 7,000. Which is crazy. It's honestly insane. This is not my last pour. We got one right here. How about this? It's my other new bottle. And that will be my last pour of the night. How about that? We can go over to ADHD Whiskey and tell them to freaking send 30 people over here so we can party. They messed up. They messed up big bad on that one. Don't buy the Merlot, guys. I don't often talk that much crap to where I say don't buy something. I just don't do it. Do not buy the Merlot. If you see the Chardonnay still, don't buy the Chardonnay. Still waiting for you to test my poor man's fits. Oh, wait. What was that? Did you say? Did I miss it? What's the poor man fits? Let us know. Hey, Trev, I love the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel. I like the taste, and it's strong enough to keep from being stupid. What do you mean it's strong enough to keep from being stupid? This stuff makes you stupid. Oh, wow. So, okay. Elijah Craig Small. Oh. That's not going to happen tonight, Californian. Because I ran out. I killed my Elijah Craig batch. Nick Carpenter just poured a Doc Swenson's Alter Ego Cast Strength, and wow, I need a backup. Yeah, that's why I went and bought a backup. And now I kind of want another one. If anyone can go find another backup, I will pay you to get it to me. I love that bottle so much. Oh, it's strong enough to keep me from being stupid. I have a Longrow 17 Chardonnay finish that really worked. Most don't. But then again, Peter, what other Chardonnay finished bourbons or Scotch or anything? What Chardonnay finish have you ever seen? Like, that is not a popular thing. How much is the proof on that Jack Daniels? 131.4. I thought you moved on to the Jack Daniels single. You were saying how they messed up. No. Eric Larson! Eric, dude, dude, not only are you late, you're like an extra hour late, dude. I have one more pour before we go over to ADHD. In fact, all of you can go to ADHD. I'm going to drink this. In the frosted. Yeah, Eric. You know, Eric, dude, we had such a good time. If I just left it there, people would be like, that's it? That's, what are you talking about? Derek says, crying about my frosted. Oh, yeah, Derek. I don't know what is up with all of you guys and breaking my super limited, ultra rare glasses. I don't know how you guys keep breaking it. Tony Bag of Donuts. You missed my last message. Long story short, cheers from Chile. What are you doing? Maybe you explained it in your last message. Why are you in Chile? What the heck? I've always wanted to go there. You can get barrel whiskey in a Chardonnay finish, I believe. I would love to try that just to see. Like, I want to talk so much crap about Thomas S. More because it's really done. It's rubbed me wrong. It rubbed me in a way I don't want to be rubbed. All right, let's try this. We'll head on over to ADHD. Honestly, man, I didn't even know if I was going to be able to go live tonight, and here we are. We're freaking 3 minutes into extra innings, man. I missed you guys. Jack Daniels. So good. J-Mex says, I didn't get one, so I couldn't break it. Well, you're going to have to wait for this round, because I think I'm going to do frosted again. I think what I'm going to do is a frosted glass for everyone that's $10 and up. And then I think what we'll do is like, as the you know, whatever the next award, whatever, is going to be a black one. So I think everyone will get a frosted. I want to do a frosted. I want to do like a frosted freaking Glen. That's what we're going to do. Can you do a Darth Kinsey? No. Not as of now. The Glens have all sorts of colors. The Kinseys, I don't think they don't have colors. So, it's just weird. They have like red, for the Glens, they got black, they got red, blue, green, gold. They got like freaking everything because it's the most popular glass. That's why I'm doing black, because it's freaking sick. Ever want to do a truth glass? I've looked at the Toth, whatever. I've looked at doing like every glass on the freaking planet. I love throwing a logo on any glass. Derek, it was good to see you again, man. Whoa! Virgin Trev coming in here. Woo! That's some good. I encourage all of you. I encourage all of you to take, I don't know, just take 3 days. 3 days. All you do is drink water. No alcohol. And then come back and try a bourbon. It's like it just refreshes you. Like, I haven't tasted Jack Daniel's single barrel proof that good since my infancy. I'd take for one, Anna Falk. It's so good to see you. 2, I'd take a Frosted Kinsey with Biggin's face on it. Shoot, we could do a cat. A Biggin. I could do a limited run. I'm debating getting another Calumet 16 since it's probably the highest rated bourbon that I can easily get. But you know, John, is it the highest rated bourbon to you? That's what matters. Don't go buy a $150 bottle that you are like, it's whatever, just because other people say it's really good. As long as you think it's highly rated, then do it. That's where I would stop you. If you think it's highly rated, go to. I think it is, personally. So I went and bought another one. Yeah, see, so like J-Max, it's good, but not the best $150 bottle out there. And, you know, to some people, like, come on, $150 is not chump change to drop on a single freaking bottle of liquid that you're going to consume. You're taking your $150 and you're putting it inside of you. So, you gotta make sure you really enjoy it as you're destroying $150. It doesn't matter what people say is the best or whatever. And that's why I'm like, at this point, I don't care. If I really like something, I'm going to go buy backups. I'm always turned off by Four Gates prices, but heard they are great. Worth the price? I've tried a couple Four Gates, and they're really good. I'm with you, though, Nick, on the price. I can't speak for all of them. I've only tried like 1 or 2. But I think the 1 or 2 that I've tried, I was like, man, that could have been like a little cheaper. It's really good, don't get me wrong. But it really depends. Like, Nick, if you're for the price, if you're going to be pushing it, like if you're going to be going out of your way and like, man, I won't be eating I'm going to have to eat ramen. Screw that. Don't buy it. Go buy whatever. There's been worse inside you while in the army. Zach, you could, however you want to take that, it is true. Good night, Matt. Freaking love you, dude. Freaking nerd. I'm glad you were here taking moist January. Matt's taking moist January. He didn't take dry January. Joey P, what do you think about the Barrel Batch 33? It was an honorable mention in my top 10 whiskeys of 2022. Mainly because it wasn't special in terms of like the other bottles that were on the list, like some of these limited things. It's super special. It's like, yeah, it's not going to happen again. It's really good. I can't tell you how it compares to batch freaking whatever. 29, 30, I don't know. But I can tell you batch 33, really good. It's citrus. It's orange citrus. That's what I was talking about with the Parker's Heritage. I was like, man, that kind of reminds me of like the Barrel Batch 33. Citrus forward. Brent Bailey. Did I even say hello to you, Brent? I've seen you in here. I don't think I've said hello, Brent. Gosh dang it. Hard to spend $150 plus for a bottle. It is. Mainly because it's almost like the point of diminishing returns of, do you like that? Take your favorite $40 bottle. Do you like a $150 bottle 4 times as much as that bottle? Would you rather have that one or 4 of those? You know what I'm saying? And that's always my argument. I guess you also have to include, it depends to me. If it's like the Doc Swenson's Alter Ego cast strength, that was only $80. I went and bought freaking 3 of them. Yeah, I want that. Calumet 16, I'll buy 2 because I really liked it. But that'd probably be it. Probably wouldn't get another one. It just depends. It really does depend. Joey P says better than the Vantage. I have not tried the Vantage. I don't know what, like I said, Barrel is about to send me some crap. And I'm about to lay it on them if it's not good. Right here. This is what they're sending me. I'm going to tell you guys because screw it. Hold on, I'm going to have to reread this because maybe they're sending me all of these. Because they talked about Vantage. No. They're doing private release blends. They're sending me a private release blend. I don't know. We'll find out. I've heard good things about that Vantage, though. I recently traded some big-time rye and bourbon for a Brora 2009 30-year... What? What is that? $50 rare breed is still a great buy. I will take 2 rare breeds over the Remus, I don't know, Remus 5? Is that a typo, J-Max? Remus 5 is like top tier. Remus 6, I will take 2 rare breeds over it. Good night, Jake. You're probably gone, but I love you. Yeah, I've heard, Joe says the Vantage is excellent. I've heard so many great things about the Vantage. Oh, he said the Remus 5. I love the 5. I agree, though. Once you get up over a hundo, it better be something special. And most of the time, it's not. It's just, it's the age. They might have a really good age, but then the flavor is just freaking whatever. Or, you know, whatever. It's like, they'll have a selling point, but then something else doesn't match up to it. Oh, yeah, well, we got a freaking 15-year-old bourbon. Yeah, well, it tastes like my balls. I don't want it. I don't care what the age is. I'm not spending $150 on a 15-year-old age statement. I'm spending $150 on something that tastes good. You know what I'm saying? I was going to put Barrel Vantage in my top 10 until I tasted Barrel Batch 33. It's something special. Like I said, I put it in my top 10 video just because I don't know. It probably could have placed. Looking back on it. It could, if I ranked it 1 to 10, it would probably rank. It's a good bottle. Wait, have you tasted your own? Hey, you didn't have to hide that. Come on, it's after hours, man. Joey P, I read it. He asked, have I tasted my own balls? I mean, come on, I was in the army, dude. You ever get curious? They don't taste that great, you know? No, I haven't, weirdo. God. Definitely passed on the Remus this year. I heard it was good, but just couldn't do it. Yeah, no. Terrence, you must have watched my video because I said that exact thing. I hope other people said the same thing too. The 6 was not on par with the 5. And I got so many hit or misses, man. I felt like people were attacking me. They're like, bro, the price didn't go up. It went up around here. The 5 was $80 and the 6 was 120. So, I mean, even if it went up $5, that's an increase in price. It did not deserve an increase in price. Like, the comment section on that video were like, it did not go up. It did not go up. I'm glad it didn't go up for you. I also hope you didn't freaking put it over the 5. So, it went up for me, and even if it didn't, come here, Billy. Come here. The people want to see you. Come here, Billy. Come here. Yeah, come here. I won't look at her. She's scared. Come here. Come here, Billy. I look this way. Come here, Willow. People want to see you. They're hitting the like button for you, Willie. I gotta go get her. There you go. Willie. All right. What do you think? What do you think of this? There we go. I was going to buy another seagrass when I got the Vantage. Classic Willow right here. Say hello. Oh, I love you. Oh my God. we're gonna have to clip that. How far into Irish whiskey have you dabbled? Blue Spot, Green Spot. Donald Rance, I did a live stream where I did a bunch of Irish whiskey, Zach. I might have to just send you that link so you can see, because I don't remember what all I tried, but I know for sure, like, the Blue Spot is delicious. Redbreast, delicious. Classic Willow look right there. Absolutely terrified. No, now she's like, oh my God, this is so good. I'm so happy to be here. You want up here? Come up here. Come on, show the people. Come here. Come on. Show the people. Show the people. Come on. Nope, right here. I don't know what she wants. I got a nice peated Irish you can try. A peated Irish? Let's go, Joe. I'll try it. What's your favorite Buffalo Trace product? Like, available, or my favorite that I own, allocated or not, is E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. As far as my favorite Buffalo Trace product that is, he says Elmer T. Lee. Elmer T. Lee, that's different for me. I'm talking about something I'm actually going to drink. That's like a special bottle for me. I don't drink it. It's like, I drink that like once or twice a year. Very special bottle. Everything else, I would probably say like maybe like an Eagle Rare store pick can get really good. Even some Buffalo Trace store picks are really good. The Wellers, I could freaking care less. Um, E.H. Taylor small batch, don't care. Do not. I honestly, I every time I've done a freaking blind with that bottle, it's coming last. I do not like it. Get up here. Show people. She must have to go outside. You could go pee pee? No, she just want pet. She right here. Show the people. They can't see you. I have a bunch of Elmer T. Lee's. Trade bottle for me. What do you want? I'll take one. But I'd choose Remus Gatsby over both. Really? I've tried the Gatsby. Man, the price of that, come on, man, that bottle's expensive. $2.50? It's good, don't get me wrong. Love a Buffalo Trace store pick. They're always money. And they are. Come on, they're like less than $30. And they can get really, really good. A buddy of mine, he sent me one from Buffalo Trace. Like, it was a Buffalo Trace store pick. So I guess the distillery store pick, phenomenal. The Gatsby is incredible if you ignore the price. I mean, Joe, a lot of things are incredible if you ignore the price. I mean, I can't go any further. But you know what I'm saying? Price has to be a factor. This is incredible, right? If this was $600, it would still be incredible, right? I would think the price, though, is freaking ridiculous. Price has got to be a factor. I mean, how old was the Gatsby? Is it like a 15-year-old bourbon? Right? Same here. I got my first bottle of Elmer T. Lee for $100, mostly because of the history behind it, which is amazing. It's good, don't get wrong, but only for special occasions. Well, Joey, I've had 3 bottles of Elmer T. Lee. I've got them all for $40. If price was a factor, no need to go above rare breed. And you know what? I think there's a line, though. Like I said, I think there's a line of diminishing returns. Like, once you pass, I guess we're creeping up there. 150 for me is like, once you go past 150, it better be something. I mean, shoot, even up to 150, I'm hesitant. But past 150, I'm like, I'm out. Unless you better freaking, you better have a story. You better give me a reach around. Like, $200, $250? Come on, you better, what else are you giving me? They got the box. But it's got to be something special, And it was good. What's up, Brian Toner? He comes in saying Gatsby was tasty. It is good. It is good. But you know what else is good? And I guess maybe this is why I'm so biased. I have a Knob Creek 15-year-old store pick. 15 years old, I paid $45 for it. I know those days are long gone, but I'm just saying, like, $250 is not... It is not reflective of what's in there. That is definitely like, here's the price, and let's add an additional $100 just for the freaking heck of it. And people will buy it. I think they're taking advantage of us, is what I'm saying. I know people are taking advantage of us. I just know it. I know that 15-year-old bourbon should not be $45 freaking dollars. We were spoiled. We were saying that back in the day. Like, there's no way, like, this is not gonna last. I wouldn't have said it's gonna go to 250. That ain't right. How much is a 15-year-old Scotch? It is not. Is that 250? No. Adam K, what's up, dude? My friend Dan Horowitz says hi. Well, hello, Dan. Yeah, and you know, Zach, I get it. Yeah, it can be. But, like, for the most part, I think bourbon, though, for the most part, isn't 15. So, Calumet 15. Calumet 15, $120, $115, whatever. 15 years old. Gatsby, 15. 250. It makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. I paid $170 for a Talisker 15. See, I have no input, Peter, because I don't know about that. But is that normal? Not all 15s are the same. Look at Pappy 15. But then again, they're not all the same until you put them in a freaking blind, and then the freaking $120 bottle beats the freaking $250 bottle. Now what do you do? Now what do you do? See, you know, Joe, when I tried the Gatsby, man, I will say it might have been... I'll have to try it again. I'll have to try it again because I've only tried it once. It was not obviously better than any other 15-year-old bourbon that I had. Or shoot, even the Calumet 16, the Knob Creek 18, which are all cheaper than it, it wasn't obviously better than any of those. So even if it was slightly better, does that justify an extra $100? That's my thing. It's like it's $100 extra. In which to some people that it might not be a big deal. Like $100 to some people, that's a huge deal. And then now you want me to spend an extra $150 for I don't know. It's good. It's good. I will totally agree with you. It's a good bottle. I think the market, and it's not just them. It's not them. I'm just using the Gatsby as a scapegoat. It's not just them. There's so many people who are playing on this whole, if we market this a little better, if we put it in a box, we put a little story, we say it's exclusive, like let's say, hey, let's just take 2 or 3 barrels or whatever, 5 barrels, I don't know how many. Take X amount of barrels, put it into this limited thing, call it limited, put it in a box, and we could charge $100 more and just watch the freaking profits flow in. Come on, that's what they're doing. It's a business. It's a business. It's the same stuff. I think that's what they're doing. Not to say it's not wrong. They're a business. And it's not to say don't buy it. It's gonna be good. Another channel said you can get 2 Remus 6 for the same price, and it is a better value. Dude, I would much rather have a Remus 5 over Remus 6. I'd rather have 1 Remus 5 again. Hey, Tyler Probasco. Tyler, dude. What the heck is up, man? Dude, hey, you need to message me, bro. How are you doing, man? I'm glad to see you. You need to message me though. I need to know how you're doing, bro. Frank the Tank. It all tastes like whiskey. Not enough difference between a $100 bottle and a $40. I think there are nuances. I think, Frank, and maybe I'm not even there, but I've definitely learned, like, as the palate develops, I can tell a difference between like a good worthy $100 bottle versus a 40. I think there's a lot of bottles that are in the mix that confuse things because they're like, they taste like crap and they're the same price. I think there's a line though. I think there's a line. Remus 3. Brian likes the Remus 3. I heard the purple Willet is not worth over 200. Um Andrew is not in here, but the guy who sent me, Joey, he sent me these 4 samples tonight. He got like, I kid you not, 3 Willet purple tops like last week. Every other day he went in there and just got another one somehow. He traded them all away. He does not like them. What's the, and maybe I'm making this up, but please, if anyone in here knows, Willet Purple Top. There is another brand out there, and I forgot what it is. But supposedly the story is that it's Willet Purple Top, but there's some rule or something, some law that they can't sell I don't know. Old Kirk. I didn't even have, Donnie just got it. Old Kirk. So Donnie and David, is Old Kirk actually, Willet Purple Top? And I ask that because I have not tried Willet Purple Top, but I've tried Old Kirk. And if that's Willet Purple Top, I wouldn't even pay $100. $100. There you go. That's what I'll give you. That is it's not worth it. It's a good bourbon. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's not that good. Hirsch single barrels as well. Is also like Willet. I love bourbon and can enjoy 101 Evan Williams bottled bond as much as Knob Creek 12. I mean, dude, I could crack open a 101 with you guys and drink it all day, all night long, and have a great time. Supposedly, Old Kirk is Willet whiskey that was sold to Hirsch after a deal fell through. Okay, maybe that's... See, it was something like that. Close enough. Was sold... So, does Hirsch make Old Kirk? Is that what it is? See, I don't know. I have no freaking clue what any of that is. Independent Joe, want to have an outlier battle try? What does that mean? What are the rules of that battle? Yeah. For one, my answer is yes. Two, what are the rules? I got my Magi today, cracked it, and it's good. I'm just saying it's not 60 better than comparable whiskey. That's totally fair. Again, I didn't make that or pick that. I liked it though. It tasted like a freaking Midwinters to me. And Frank, I'm with you, man. I'm totally with you in terms of like, I'm a cheapsteak. I'm not gonna lie. I want the best possible thing for the lowest possible price. Because I'm going to drink it, and I'm going to want another one, and I'm going to drink that. The Magi so good, says Joe. Yeah, Gene killed it, man. He killed that bottle. How? You know what I'm saying? We sell the Magi through our channel. Okay? How we went about doing that, I don't know. I guess Gene just loves us. I still think Early Times, Wild Turkey 101, Old Forester 100, Rare Breed, and Elijah Craig Barrel Proof are the best values for bourbon. I would eliminate Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, not because I don't think it's the best value. I think it's because it's not readily available on the shelf. Since it comes in batches, I agree that it's like the best. It's hard to say. Like, I can't lump it in with those other ones, is what I'm saying. I can't lump it in with, like, Wild Turkey 101. It is, like, the best value bourbon, but then again, it's not the best value bourbon, if that makes sense. It's not the best budget. Those other ones are, like, the best budgets to me. I agree with you totally on all of those stuff. I just wouldn't have that in the same list. I would throw in, instead of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, I would put Rare Breed and Elijah Craig Barrel Proof like over here in their own list, and then I'd have those other three in this list. Like Cooper's Craft. Yeah, throw Cooper's Craft over there. And then, yeah, throw Knob Creek over here with the Rare Breed and Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're more expensive, but they're so freaking good for the price. But then these guys are so cheap, and they're also so freaking good for their price. That's what we would do. The only comparable product to Magi cost more and is not as good. At least this year. I will say, man, that Magi he did, I think that's what he was going for. Is like, I'm about to do better than that. And I think he did pretty good. $80 for a 12-year barrel proof. That's what I meant. And you know, that's I get it, Joey. And you don't see that. Look at the freaking Evan Williams 12-year. It's 100. It's double the price, and it doesn't taste near as good. The older Willet Purple Tops were sourced, not Willet Distillate. Where were they sourced from? I definitely appreciate what you're doing for the community. There's no way I'd ever get midwinters. I'm not really complaining, just saying there's a limit for me. Frank, bro, freaking love you, dude. And you know, that's the thing, Frank, like, they're hard to get. And I think there's so many my problem with the community, and by the community, I mean like most YouTubers, and me included, because I've got the midwinters. I get some things. The problem is a lot of people can't get that crap. So I'm going to review and tell you how good it is. And there's people that are like, I can't spend $150. I'm not going to spend that. I'm not going to do that. So it's like, I try and make my reviews based off of that. I know, and I try and preface that. Watch any freaking video of mine that cost over $100. I say it like 13 times. I try and avoid telling you gotta go buy this, because I know there are people out there that just outright just blindly follow some of these YouTubers, and it's freaking it's absurd. And they go and spend $150 on a bottle that is not in their budget, and then they don't like it. Because they just like, oh, wow, I freaking love this channel, and he said I had to go buy it. And you got to be within your limits. And there's so many good bottles that are definitely in our limits. There's so many good bottles out there. John Class says, what is the Magi comparing to? I think it compares to, I would say, in Joe obviously is like the biggest fan of the Magi. Would you agree, Joe, that it kind of reminds me of an older midwinters? Not like the 9, not like the 10, maybe like the 7 or 6, like an older midwinters. Little more rye forward. It's like a finished early time midwinters. It's not like drinking freaking the latest batch of midwinters. That's what I would say it kind of tastes like. It's different, but then again, it's similar. Like it's not a replacement. I think the Penelope Tokai is a better direct replacement to the latest batches of midwinters. I think the Tokai or the Magi earlier batches midwinter. More like my 7 from memory. It might. I think it's. I think it's. Whoa! I'm allergic to bullcrap. Woo! I think it compares more Midwinter 7 or something. Red 5 standing by. I feel like I recognize your Star Wars avatar. I don't recognize the name. Just got a Sagamore sherry finish. Awesome. Definitely rye with extra sweetness. What's crazy, I can't even reach it. Brian from Sagamore sent me some sherry finish Sagamore. I'm going to have a sherry night. Preach it, Trev. Most of the viewership is neither the budget nor the access. And you know, that's my thing, is like, I'm a cheap dude. So I want to cover cheap bottles. I just might be one of those people we're talking about. My bottle of Magi came yesterday, purchased solely on a Whiskey Tube's recommendation. And here's the thing, man. Here is the thing. Try it. Formulate your own opinion. I never want to oversell something. And you guys know, and this goes to the Patreon guys with our picks. I don't want to oversell crap to you guys. I don't want to tell you to go buy this, to go buy that. And it's the same with any bottle that I go buy off the shelf. I'm not going to oversell something. I'm going to tell you what I think. If I really love it, I'm going to tell you I love this bottle. I also want you to realize that that's my opinion. And that's my palate. This is what I like. This is what I'm into. And like, that's, you know, don't formulate your own. I just want you to know this is what I'm feeling. I think that's what everyone should do. I think you should find people that your palates align with, and if you align with them and they're like, dude, this is like right up my alley, then maybe you should say, yeah, it's probably going to be right up my alley. Cheers, everyone drinking some Pliny the Elder. What the heck is that? Because Tyler immediately says, I wish I could have Pliny again. What is that? This sounds like a beer. Joe, Trev, I didn't believe you about Sugget more, so I had to order twice. I'm gonna tell you what I feel about it. I was too excited about that. You can tell by my expression when I like something versus when I love something. And that Sugget more just, whew. It's a Russian River beer. Like the Russian River Valley. Like where my favorite Pinot Noir comes from. They make beer? Oh, crap. I'm not a big beer fan, so you can send... I don't want it. But I love some Russian River wine. It's some good stuff. One of the things I always chuckle at is when people say, try it before you buy it. Most of what we are looking for is going to be gone off the shelves before I'm able to try it. Yeah. Unless you're in Kentucky. They got all sorts of stuff on the bar shelf. You drank some Ronas with me once. Tyler, we drank a freaking everything, dude. All right, we're like way over time. Let's wrap her up. Let's head on over to ADHD Whiskey. Again, hold on. Before we guys go over there, let's see. I need 29 subscribers. So let's convince Matt to get 29 people to come sub over here so we can have a party next Friday for 7,000. Frick yeah. Hey, everyone. Patreon live stream this weekend. We have to get the logos finalized. I already have a couple of them done. I know what they're going on. There's a couple more that we got to do. So take a look out. Football's going all weekend. We're going to do a little live stream. So hop on in there. I'll give you a little heads up. Everyone else, I love you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for drinking, staying late. You guys are awesome. Everyone who's still here, you're awesome. You're more awesome than everyone else. So love that. I was just reading some comments. Whatever. Who day? All right, guys. I will see you Patreon stream, video, hopefully 7,000 party next Friday. Love you guys. Get on out of here.